everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Stafford's Lions going up against Wilson's Seahawks. With that, let's get you up to Seattle. We're standing by are our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thank you. We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks. Tyler Lockett now with the return. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. They come out here in the eye. Here's Thomas Rawls with his first carry. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Offense staying ahead of the chains here, 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, Wilson surveying the field. He's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Brandon, in our meeting with the coaches prior to this game, we heard them talk about the opportunity for the deep pass. They've got a receiver who can sprint out wide. They wanted to make sure they had a chance to get it to him and loosen up the defense.
Wilson, a give to Rawls. They find some open field here. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Thomas Rawls, 37 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. So they get the ball on the opening drive. They take it in for the score.
And how about setting the tone right away? Everyone talks about wanting to do that, but you always hear it in every locker room. First 5 minutes of the game, who's going to set the tone? Who's going to take control? Guess who just did?
Well, now on the next drive, when you score that quickly or you're scored that quickly again, probably feel like you need to respond.
Yeah, without a doubt. In other words, you've actually put the pressure even more so on your opponent.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play fake here on first down. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
First carry for Amir Abdullah. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Earl Thomas in on the stop. So here's the lineup, and in the backfield, it's Abdullah.
Amir Abdullah, if it had been up to a lot of college coaches, would be an all-pro corner. But he knew he wanted to be a running back, and has proven why. Can run it, can catch it, and return kicks.
2nd down following the run. On 2nd down, here's Stafford. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. The Seahawks, here's their defensive lineup.
When Bobby Wagner's career is said and done, people are going to look back and say he was an absolute steal in the NFL draft. A Pro Bowl player for any team.
So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
And he finds Jimmy Graham. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They come out here in the eye. They go play action here on, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Baldwin coming off his first Pro Bowl appearance. He had career highs, Charles, in catches with 94, over 1,100 yards. That also a career high. Pretty good season for Doug Baldwin.
And I think the place that he really started to take off was midway through 2015. The connection between he and his quarterback, Russell Wilson, where they were playing more from the pocket, bigger plays downfield, that just propelled him into 2016. That, and anything he perceives as a slight, he uses it to his advantage, and he just goes out and plays.
And he's got Lockett. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They come up in an offset eye. Back to the ground attack. It's Rawls. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game, but when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, of one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he can't bring it in. Incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route. 4th down now. So on 4th down, as seen on TV, here's their resident strongman, John Ryan, on to punt. Back deep for the Lions, it's Golden Tate. This is taken at the 15. 12 yards on the return that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. And ready to go for another offensive series. Out comes Detroit, and a Detroit team that, boy, lost in the playoffs this year. Don't have a playoff win since 1992. but it was a tough end of the season. There were injuries involved, and I know you think that this is a crew that really could make some noise again next year, don't you?
I do, because I think they gained so much confidence this season, battling back from a tough beginning, working their way into where they looked like they had a chance to win the division. And while they didn't do that, they did get into the playoffs. Despite a myriad of injuries, they think this team has a bright future, and they feel confident about 2017.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Here's Stafford now on second down. This is screen to Abdullah. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Stafford now to throw. And Tate's got it. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Stafford gives to Abdullah on the draw. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Well, this past season was tough for Abdullah. Foot injury costing him the last 14 games of the year. And that was a big blow. They could never really get that running game going, could they?
It changed everything for them because Theo Riddick, who is his backup, is really a third down back, the guy that they want to use out of the backfield to catch passes in open space. He had to become more of a runner, and I think that limited his effectiveness at doing what he does best. Amir Abdullah was drafted to be their lead runner. If they keep him healthy, that'll help the Lions offense in 2017.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a two tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the two tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see two tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think of run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They come out here in the eye. A second down run for Abdullah. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw two tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And Tate just finished his 7th NFL season. First 4 in Seattle, last 3 Detroit. And each of those 3 years, 90 or more receptions. Finished this season with 91 catches, over 1,000 yards.
And I saw him expand his game in 2016. I saw him operate out wide in the slot. Also came into the backfield and got carries and then ran routes from there. His yards after catch really jumped back up in 2016. And Golden Tate has shown that he's more than capable of being a #1 receiver in the NFL.
So now it's 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. To throw on second down is Stafford. He goes underneath to Abdullah. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. Open is Tate. Touchdown, Lions. Golden Tate, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Give him 30 yards there.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Thomas Rawls there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now, Wilson. The grab made by Kearse over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Now Wilson on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And left side here, it's Graham. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. He's got Kearse. That one good. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Throwing again here, Wilson. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone. Second down now after the incompletion. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Wilson going to give to Rawls. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Thomas Rawls with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And he's able to put it through. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Andre Roberts now to return it. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to wind up and air it out. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
Play fake to Abdullah. It's Stafford. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before the break, Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They go play action here on first down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles and really scatter some people, can't they?
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Here's Stafford now on second down. And his throw here is incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And it's third down. Still 9 yards to go on third down. Throwing on third down, Stafford. And he connects with Ebron. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A big 30-yard play on third. And now a first down following that long gain. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Brock Coyle coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. To throw on second down is Stafford. He sets to fire deep. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Stafford. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Rolls the lone man in the backfield, and they'll give it to him here. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. See if they stay on the ground for second down. On second down, Wilson. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Haloti Ngata forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. Third and long, it's Wilson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
This is a screen to Abdullah. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. On second down, here's Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got time. He's going to air one out. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth and final quarter. Here's Rawls. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. Second down following the run. On second down, here's Wilson. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. On third down, Wilson. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down. Here's John Ryan now as he's on to punt for Seattle. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. And Detroit getting set to go now. Alone to the right is Jones. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. That'll bring up second down. And on second and 10 now. Play faked Abdullah. It's Stafford. Ebron caught left side. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. On first down, Abdullah. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, second down. They're trying to establish that running game, but they're really having trouble, aren't they? Yeah, when you're running against a really good 4-3 defense, that means you've got big guys inside who control things. Those big defensive tackles are making it very difficult to find open space. To throw on second down is Stafford. And that's incomplete. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. Throwing on third down, Stafford. And Ebron's got it. Touchdown, Lions. Eric Ebron, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Lions are a 2-point conversion away from tying this game. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the fourth. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it. And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend. I think they've got to look at that play sheet
and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well. Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Glover Quinn there on the stop. And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And, Brandon, remember when the free safety was always back away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
But, has that changed in a big way? The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot. On that play, free safety was there, no gain. And the coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Now Wilson, and that's incomplete.
I had a coach tell me a long time ago that running a screen pass is similar to acting 101 for your offense, because you got to show something different and create extra space for linemen to chase the quarterback in order to create extra room for the receiver to catch the football and maneuver upfield. In this case, though, give a lot of credit to the defense. They communicated well. You could hear them talking to each other on the field, and they reacted and knocked it away.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And at this stage in the game, every play is magnified here as we get down to the nitty-gritty. A give, going left is Rawls. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Tie game here. Time starting to run down. The defense really needs to try and keep this game tied, see if they can get the ball back for the offense. On 2nd down, Wilson. And, he took that thing one-handed. What a grab. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Doug Baldwin, 47 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Sometimes it's a quarterback making a great throw, and sometimes it's a receiver just making an incredible catch, and there it was really the latter.
And the quarterback is so happy because the receiver, in a sense, bailed him out. Great job going and getting the football and creating 6 points for his team.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Back to throw, Stafford. The left side completion to Jones. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Shedd. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They have the lead. Still a one-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now. Just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Oh, Wilson going to throw. The grab made by Curse over the middle. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Three yards left to grab here on 3rd down. Now Wilson. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. They come out here in the eye. They'll hand to Rawls. And an alley to run. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. They get 25 yards out of that one. And the Seahawks are going to have a first down. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Back to the ground on first. Again, it's Rawls. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They give it to Rawls. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.